Wink. All right. If you watch The Bachelor, of course you're going to recognize the next guest. Britt Nilsson was a fan favorite on the very popular reality show, and now she is taking the stage here in Jacksonville to talk about her experience. She'll be at the Southern Women's Show today and also tomorrow. But first, she stopped by the studio this morning. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
You were so fun and so lovely. It's just it's so nice to have you here and gracious, taking all the pictures, calling our executive producer's husband because he watches the show too, Sharon.
So many husbands watch the show.
I know.
Like, my wife makes me.
Lindsay's husband watches as well.
It's a good man.
Okay, so the big question is, have you found love?
Yes.
Yay!
I have, and it's really, really good, and it was independent from the show. Go figure. It was in real life.
You
Crazy.
know.
But yes, and it's been very sweet that people I don't know are invested in that. But yes, the answer is yes.
No, I think it's really good because you open up your life, you know, and everything to a lot of people, and then they want to see you happy, you know, and that's a really good thing. Okay, so you know, there was some controversy, of course, on the show. One thing we want to ask you about is a lot of people thought because, of course, well, I mean, it's reality TV, you know, I mean, that's why we watch it, and that's why I get sucked in. You know, because you're from Hollywood, they said, you know, is it really realistic that you would have really gone to live on a farm, or is that something that, you know, you just said you wanted to do because they just suspected maybe you wanted a TV career or something?
Yes, a lot of drama was around Arlington and the farm. Honestly, I came from a small town, and I remember Arlington itself, super small. And there was a part of me, I was like, this would be a massive change. Yes, it would. But then we're driving through the countryside, and it was beautiful. And I remember telling him that, and you know, things are chopped up, so it looks like I was talking about the town. I'm talking about Iowa in general, which is gorgeous, and I would live in a farmhouse there. If I was in love,
I mean,
1000%.
I'm the same way. And I think one of the things that really, like, you know, backs up, and you're not just saying that, is what you're doing now, you know, which is really just giving your time to charity.
Yeah, so I know there was a lot of speculation, you know, she wants to be an actress, or she's trying to do this, you know, which was news to me, but it's out there, so I was like, how do I defend myself? Yeah, I never wanted an acting career. That I think reality TV is the opposite of that, and anyways, yeah, I'm working with World Vision now instead, and that's where my heart is. That's where my heart has been. I've been, you know, sponsoring children through them. It's a child sponsorship program, which is awesome, everyone. And I've been sponsoring kids for about 6 years, and now I finally have a platform so I can speak on their behalf, and that has made all of this craziness of the show make sense to me in my heart. So now I'm like, oh, that's why I did it, God. Okay.
Now you have and it's true, because now when people come to talk to you, you get to work that in, and it's, you know, then they find out about it. Because, for example, I didn't know about World Vision, and you know, and then having you come on the show today, I started to look into it and do some research, and you know, and it is amazing.
It really is.
All right, so I know that the reality TV experience has got to be very surreal. I think the thing a lot of people wonder, and I wonder this all the time, I mean, do they encourage you to cry and fight?
I wouldn't say, I mean, nothing is scripted. People always ask if everything's scripted. That would be way easier, honestly. If they just told us what to say, it'd be like, thank you, so much less exhausting. Fighting comes about because you're tired. You're traveling a lot, you're living in close quarters, and you have no contact with friends or family. So everything in your mind, way before the show starts, no phone, no computer.
No.
You know, which in many ways helps you focus on finding love, which I get.
You know, a little
bit. There's a part of it that's very freeing, but then there's another part where, you know, you can't really do anything cathartic, right? So you're just constantly thinking about this man, and as feelings develop, it's just inevitable that there's crying and fighting. But yeah. A lot of crying and a lot of fighting.
So what is the thing that everybody asks you, or is there something that when you are now out after the show, is there one question that either drives you nuts, or one question that you get like every time that you see somebody?
Yes, everybody, okay, so everybody, well, first of all, they always ask about Brady, and we did not work out, but he's lovely. Second of all, they always ask me if Caitlin and I were friends or enemies, because we did The Bachelorette together, and they kind of painted it both ways, depending on, you know, which episode you're watching or what part you're watching. I love her. I just want to say on TV, I think she's a lovely person. I know things came across kind of weird, but she is a sweetheart, and we're friends to this day.
That is great.
Yeah.
Would you ever do reality TV again?
I would have to pray about it a lot. That's what people say. They're like, are you glad you did it? And had I known what I was going to step into, I probably would have said no, because it was really just way more than you could ever expect. But now that I did it, I'm very happy that I did, and I think that was kind of, you know, the journey God took me on. So I would just really have to pray about that. That's a big question.
Well, that gives me that actually gives me goosebumps to hear that, and I think that that's fantastic. You know, I mean, and because I think we need more people like you with strong faith in reality TV. But then it might not be as exciting.
It wouldn't be as fun to watch though, maybe.
I know, right? Okay, so you can stop by and say hi to Britt at the Southern Women's
Yeah.
Show. She's going to be on the fashion and entertainment stage today at noon, and then tomorrow at 2 p.m. You can also catch her hanging out at the World Vision exhibit space, which is located there. Please go by, talk to them, find out more about the program and how you can help sponsor a child.